Scott Hudson and Jim Cornette ringside. The gold is on the line. The North American Heavyweight Championship held by Chris Harris on the line against his good friend, the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. What an opportunity to see classic one-on-one sportsmanship wrestling here. Two good friends going for the gold in USA Wrestling.
Yeah, well, you know what you're really going to see, don't you?
What?
Well, first you're going to see how fickle the wrestling fans are here in Nashville, because they're already having to pick sides who they're going to cheer for, and they're going to drop one of these guys sooner or later like a bad habit. And secondly, you're going to see the fine art of backstabbing honed to crystal clear perfection, because one of these guys with the gold on the line, I know, has a character flaw, and he's going to exploit it.
Well, they would have read your book, I guess, if they pulled that off.
Well, you know the old Tennessee handshake.
Oh, boy.
You're going to see that in this match. One of these guys, I predict, is stabbing the other one in the back, because there are no true sportsmen. If it's professional, if there's money on the line, then that means that you're going to do what it takes to win. That's what I would do. You wouldn't do that because you've never won.
That's correct. I'm an announcer, not an athlete, not a professional wrestler.
Oh, you've never won $2 on a scratch-off lottery. Are you kidding, Hudson?
Actually, I won $2 last week.
Well, in that case, I'm glad you have two, because that way you can poop on one, cover it up with the other one.
Did you buy the entire Milton Berle joke book or just that page?
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't speak bad about Uncle Milty. Man's dead now.
He was dead in 1958.
Oh, come on.
Into the ropes.
Wait a minute.
Down goes James Storm. Chris Harris, step over into the ropes. Wow! Chris Harris, Japanese arm drag takedown by James Storm, and the Wildcat hit with the thud in center ring.
Well, remember this, Harris as the North American champion, he's got the easier part in this match, because Storm, the burden of proof is on him. He has to beat Harris or make Harris submit to be the champion. All Harris has to do is not get pinned or not submit.
Is that your way of saying that James Storm has everything to gain and nothing to lose?
I'm saying that Chris Harris, if he's smart, there's a number of ways a champion can get out of a match without losing the title. And if Harris is smart, he'll do just that. Look at the reverse monkey flip.
And James Storm, the Tennessee Cowboy, hit with an equally resounding thud, and both men really showing a lot of sportsmanship, but a lot of competitiveness in this matchup so far. The goal's on the line. You do throw friendship out the window, but you don't throw ethics, principles, and morals out the window.
Oh, come on. You know what the OJs said? They'll smile in your face all the time. They're trying to take your place, and that's what Storm is trying to do to Chris Harris.
O.J. Simpson said that?
Oh, the OJs, not the OJ. Well, you know what I mean. For heaven's sake, yeah, you got as much soul as my shoe.
Nice hip toss. Heel throw, rather, by the North American champion side. A headlock takeover by Chris Harris, and the Wildcat back in control.
Just remember, Scott Hudson, in the words of the immortal philosopher Ian Anderson, he who made kittens put snakes in the grass. Remember that.
Was he sitting on a park bench, snot running down his nose?
Playing a flute.
We remember what happened over the last couple of months with that North American title, Chris Harris and the living legend Larry Zbyszko.
Oh, wait a minute, Storm now going for the backslide, but Harris sat down on him. Storm over, goes into a small package.
Inside cradle and a 2 count, and almost a new champion there. And you saw James Storm. He wasn't casting aspersions the way of Chris Harris. He was showing him exactly how close it was to a 3 count.
I think he was showing him exactly how long it was. At least that's what the Hurricane girls that brought Chris Harris to the ring told me.
You haven't spoken to them, and I've seen you try.
I spoke to them, they just wouldn't speak to me. It's their loss.
Well, they spoke to you with
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, they don't. Side headlock takeover by Chris Harris. Referee Rudy Smith checking in there to see if James Storm shoulders the block. Now, nice escape and reversal counter. Head scissors. James Storm back over into a side headlock on the North American champion.
Storm got that roll on the hip lock, used the leverage. Harris never got a chance to get to his feet and get the base before Storm had hooked him over again. Now Harris goes to that head scissors. And both these guys, they're in such good shape. Got to give them that. They're going to try to wear each other down. And that way they neutralize the cardio advantage either one of them might have. Oh, football kick right to the chest. That'll shake the heart up and make the liver quiver.
Duck the clothesline. Over the top goes Chris Harris, the North American champion. Dumped unceremoniously outside to the arena floor here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Mecca, the Fairgrounds Arena. James Storm trying to wrest the North American title from around the chiseled waist of Chris Harris.
And of course, if he does, then you know the people are naturally going to turn here in Nashville. They're going to turn on James Storm because everybody likes the underdog. Nobody likes the guy that's on top. Temper, boys.
Oh, wait a second. Side headlock now by James Storm. Backs him in, shoots him across. Chris Harris waits on him. Oh! Stiff kick in the chest. Back body drop, and Storm all the way outside.
Over the top and to the floor. He hit that concrete hard. You heard the smack of the flesh meet the concrete from back here. And now Chris Harris stands in the ring. The referee, Rudy Kazuti, making the count.
Rudy Smith. Rudy Kazuti?
He changed it when he came over to Ellis Island.
Ellis Island? Chris Harris.
You remember Cowboy Bob?
James, Cowboy Bill, back up to the ring apron. Uh-oh, hang on a second. James Storm and Chris Harris, tempers flaring here between the two friends. Oh, man,
wait a minute, here we go. Now we got a Donnybrook. I figured one was scared and the other was glad of it, but now we're going to see a fight. Somebody's going to get their hands dirty.
Throw the friendship out the window. The goal has taken over. Oh, what a Thez press from Chris Harris. Just like the late, great Lou Thez used to do it.
But I'll tell you, Lou Thez never threw that left hand like Harris is doing, the southpaw, trying to retain that championship against the Cowboy. Flying Bulldog.
Nailed it. Side press, no, and Storm kicked out at 2, but just barely.
Well, Storm is seeing his opportunity for the North American Heavyweight Championship slowly but surely dwindling away as now Harris climbs to the top.
Chris Harris, the North American champion, gonna put the icing on the cake here. Storm doesn't see him. Oh, that's gonna do it. Lateral press, 2, no! Storm kicked out.
Boy, I tell you, now we're seeing some frustration written across the face of Harris. He's got to be thinking, what have I got to do to put this kid away? He has hit Storm with a couple of heavy bombs, and so far, Storm is still alive, but just barely.
And James Storm is thinking, I'm still in this one. I've dodged the bullet so far. Can I hang on and possibly become North American champion? But Harris wants to hang on to the goal. Harris, doubled up, cut off by Storm.
Whoa.
Reversal, Savant kick, man!
Boy, he just brought that one up under his chin. He kicked a field goal to James Storm on the North American champion. Harris may be out. Harris isn't moving. Storm's got it.
2, no. Chris Harris must have regained consciousness between the 2 and 3 count and kicked out on instinct. I mean, James Storm with the spinning front kick into the jaw of the North American champion. Kicked his lights out.
Do you hear the fans? They're starting to pick sides, just like I said they would. And now, wait a minute, reversal there. Harris trying to stop this freight train as James Storm. Storm, look at this, he hung on.
Skin the cat back in. That takes a real athlete. James Storm, momentum on his side. Head scissors takeover. The North American champion, Chris Harris, inverted atomic drop. Storm follows up with the clothesline. Can he do it? Can Storm win the gold? 2, no.
Oh, now you're seeing Storm get a little frustrated. Storm thought he might have surprised Harris there, but he couldn't make it stick for the 3 count. Now Storm's got to be wondering what else he's going to have to pull out of his bag of tricks. Boy, I tell you what, this thing's a scorcher, and the fans here are starting to get rowdy. They're starting to come alive in this contest.
James Storm and Chris Harris, what a contest we've seen here in Nashville. Up top.
Whoa!
Nice Rana, standing Rana. From Storm, 2 count, only a 2 count that time on the North American champion. And Chris Harris, seeing exactly the same view that James Storm saw earlier, dodging bullets left and right, desperately clinging to the North American title.
But this time the challenger, James Storm, is the one on his feet. Chris Harris, the champion, on his knees. And fatigue has got to be playing a factor, at least partially in this contest. Wait a minute, look at Storm in the flurry. You can tell the punches don't have the steam they used to. These guys are tired, but
oh my God!
Oh, Storm jumped over the top. Harris tried the spear, he caught the referee.
The referee, Rudy Smith, doing everything he can to stay out of the way, but Chris Harris just speared the life out of the referee. James Storm sidestepped it. Now James Storm is up top.
Whoa!
Harris, oh man!
Harris saw him out of the corner of his eye. He knew he only had a second or 2 to react before Storm came off that top. He couldn't reach Storm, so he did the next best thing.
Cut him off on the top turnbuckle. The referee, Rudy Smith, is still out. We may need to get some assistance for this official. He is unconscious.
I'm wondering if anybody in the locker room area is paying any attention, because I know there's another referee back there somewhere. Meanwhile, Harris and Storm, they don't care if they got a referee or not. I told you tempers were going to flare. And both these guys, the competitive spirit that they have, they're determined one of these guys is going to win this thing.
Uh-oh. Chris Harris setting James Storm for a superplex back into the ring. Oh, man, if he hits this, you can count to 300. That's going to do it.
Well, you'll have to count to 300 because the referee's not going to.
Oh, that's a great point. The referee is still unconscious.
Wait a minute. All three men are down. Storm down, Harris down, the referee down.
Who is going to be first up? Let's hope oh, wait a minute. Harris. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Chris Harris.
No, that's not it because you don't have a referee's license.
But the referee is unconscious from that spear earlier on. James Storm is out, but so is the referee. Chris Harris now realized what's happened. He hit the superplex on Storm.
Harris is looking around. Harris doesn't know what to do. The referee's not moving. Storm not moving. Oh, wait, is Harris? I thought he was going to the referee, but he's going to the top again.
Chris Harris takes it to the very top of the Mecca in Nashville. James Storm prone in the center of the ring. The coup de grace.
Oh!
That's it. Elbow drop from the top. The referee is still out.
Harris, oxygen deprivation, I think, is playing a part here. Harris didn't wake the referee up. Wait a minute.
Here's the other ref. 1, 2. No! No, my God! Kurt Herron, the other referee, hit the ring, and James Storm kicked out at 2 9/10. Everyone in the building thought it was over.
Can you believe that Storm's chances at the North American title are still alive?
I didn't know James Storm was even conscious. Referee Rudy Smith is out, the second referee into the ring, and we're going to keep going. North American title at stake. Chris Harris and the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm.
Well, I'll tell you, Harris inadvertently may have won this match for himself when he speared that referee. Oh, wait a minute.
Uranagi attempt, back elbow escape by Storm. Up top, escape one more time by Storm, back into the corner. Chris Harris, fought one right in the jaw.
Now Storm up on the ropes. Harris charges, but he's blocked. Wait a minute, Storm, a second effort. He's got a second win. Whoa!
The diamond cutter from the corner. Back press, 2. Oh my God, Storm kicked out again.
And Harris is getting frantic. Storm is kicking out on instinct alone, but Harris, I think he is certainly getting frustrated here.
What's it gonna take for one of these men to be held down for a 3 count? Neither man just has it in their system to lose this matchup. Harris up top. The North American champion perched high. Missed the elbow.
Can you believe it? Storm got out of the way. He was playing possum on that one. And now Harris has injured himself, and Storm trying to pull himself back to his feet.
Oh.
Super kick, good Lord.
Almost decapitated him. Back press, 2. No! So close to a 3 count, and Chris Harris. It's just not in their psyche to think about losing this match. There's an hour time limit. We may go the full hour.
Look at Storm cocking up the super kick again. Storm has got to keep focused. He has got the momentum in his corner. Harris, oh, wait a minute, Harris caught the foot.
He certainly did. Storm ducks a clothesline.
No!
Oh, my God, now goes the referee. Harris this time ducked the super kick of James Storm, and referee Kurt Herron is unconscious.
What is this, open season on the Zebras?
It might as well be. They've hit the limit in this one. Uranagi nailed him. That's it.
No, it's not it, because once again, we got the same problem. There's no referee to make the count. Wait a minute, who's Prince Justice?
Prince Justice? What on earth is Prince Justice is in the ring. No, not after the, man.
Good night. He just splashed the back of Harris, who was on top of Storm. Both guys' rib cages, I'm sure, took the punishment. And now Prince Justice standing over the 2 fallen competitors. What the hell is Justice trying to do here?
He's taken the... What is Justice? He just put James Storm on top of Chris Harris.
Now, pardon me for being ignorant, but I don't think Storm asked for the help. I don't think Storm wanted the help.
I don't think Storm knows about it. The referee, oh my God, no.
No! Well, I'll be bamboozled.
Chris Harris kicked out at 2.5. Referee Rudy Smith awoken by Prince Justice, who inexplicably...
Oh, wait a minute. Justice now getting a chair. Maybe he's mad at Rudy Kazudi.
And who?
Oh, wait a minute. Look at... My God! Bert Prentice just waddled to the ringside area. Prentice is hanging on Justice's leg.
Bert Prentice, the owner of USA Wrestling, has seen enough. And Prince Justice, what is he doing out here?
He's telling him in his own promoter-type fashion to get the hell back to the dressing room.
Oh, wait a second. Good night. Prentice just leveled Prince Justice.
Well, Bert does have a low center of gravity.
That's true. Prince Justice sent to the showers by Bert Prentice.
Wait a minute, this match still goes on, Scott. And now, wait a minute. Harris has the chair that Prince Justice had slid into the ring.
And he may have been sliding it into the ring to aid James Storm. He certainly put Storm on top of Harris earlier on after breaking up that
What's going
attempt.
through Harris's mind? Does he think that Storm had something to do with Justice coming in? Who knows? Swing and a miss. Storm.
Oh, my God!
Chair. Oh, my God!
Sidekick. Chair. There's the 1, 2, and 3.
My God, James Storm is the new North American champion.
The Tennessee Cowboy. Oh, there are so many unanswered questions here. What is the involvement of Prince Justice? What is going to be the official decision?
What is the name of Bert Prentice's bowling league?
James Storm, for all intents and purposes, looks like he has won the North American heavyweight title. Bert Prentice is in the ring. Maybe he will clarify what is going on. He's holding the championship belt.
Well, obviously, Bert Prentice wants to award the championship to the new champion, the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. But I'll tell you, what a heck of a... There was really no loser in that match. Both guys put on a heck of an exhibition of their science and their knowledge, but in the end, the intervention was just too much.
Put it down in the history books. That's a classic. James Storm has defeated Chris Harris to become the North American champion. Wow.
And now, Storm thanking and congratulating promoter Bert Prentice, who's still out. Wait, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is that?
We're still on the air. Bert Prentice, my God, the owner of the group, has attacked the North American champion.
What in the world? He's got that chair.
No!
He just smacked James Storm again. How can he justify this? How can he explain this?
What the hell is going on?
The mind of Bert Prentice? He's flipped.
Are we still on the air?
I don't know.
Are we on the air? Bert Prentice, the owner of we're gonna keep going like we're still on. I assume we are. Prentice has attacked the new Chris Harris.
There's Harris pulling Bert Prentice off the guy that just beat him for the title.
What has happened? Bert Prentice presented the title to James Storm, who I still have questions about.
And now, what is it? He's beating with his shoe. That's his bowling shoe. He has beaten James Storm with his bowling shoe.
Chris, get Bert out of there. Come on.
What in the world is going through the mind of Bert Prentice? I'm even shocked, and I'm usually not shocked at people's devious and underhanded behavior.
Bert Prentice, you are the most devious and underhanded man I've met in my life.
Well, now Harris putting the North American Championship belt on the prone, fallen form of James Storm.
And
Harris is left, and Prentice, wait a minute, Harris on the top with an elbow.
What now? Jesus, Harris.
Is this a full moon?
Chris Harris. Please, God, no. Chris Harris has attacked James Storm. Tell me Harris isn't aligned with Bert Prentice. Oh, no.
We're going to need to review a tape, and Bert's going to need a couple of dancing lessons.
And a new hip. James Storm is your new champion. I don't know what the involvement of Prince Justice means. I don't know what type of allegiance Bert Prentice has with Chris Harris. We have got so many unanswered questions after this one.
Just shocking. Wait a minute.
No,
Harris
come
going
on.
back up. Harris
Chris.
back up on the top rope. And my God, like,
Come on,
that's a Macho
Chris.
Man, Randy Savage-like elbow.
Somebody get Chris Harris out of the ring. He is a disgrace.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about being fined by the promoter.
It's a good point. Chris Harris, please. Ladies and gentlemen, there is your new North American champion, James Storm.
Just unbelievable.
My God.